honest with you, I don't even know how to deal with all these processes. I am so afraid of everything. This is all new to me.
Were you diagnosed as type 1 or type 2 diabetes?
Type 2.
Do you understand what that means?
Yeah, I know about how it works. It's just I don't know how to cope with all the changes that I have to do now. Like nutrition especially because I'm like eating a lot.
All right. So nutrition is a big question for you. Do you fear that you're going to have to give up something that you like?
Yeah. I mean, I have a food that I have to have that in my plate every day, all day.
What food is that?
Rice, white rice. I love white rice.
All right.
Well, you know, if you switch to brown rice and also help control the portion size, so if you have a whole plate of white rice every day, try to bring it down a little bit. Try to reduce it by half the size, and using whole grain or whole wheat brown rice will help a lot. It'll help control those fluctuations in your blood glucose levels and just give you a more steady balance. Also, try to make it so if you eat it every day, try to eat it every other day. You know what I mean? Alternate days so you're not having as much starchy carbohydrates.
Instead, as George said, instead of eating a half a plate of rice, maybe you eat a quarter plate of rice and you add a quarter plate of green or raw vegetables or cooked vegetables, and then you have your quarter plate or a small helping of protein, like 4 ounces.
Oh yeah.
About the size of your fist.
Yeah, I like my vegetables. Like I have yuca and I have sweet potatoes. I mean, those I love those type of vegetables.
we all do. But
yeah.
Here's the catch. Okay, when we're talking about carbohydrates, you don't have to give up the carbohydrates, but the one thing that you have to be careful about is the starch.
Oh.
The starchy foods like yuca, my guess is you eat your yuca fried.
Yeah, of course.
Okay,
yes.
so yuca is high in starch. It's going to cause your blood sugar to spike anyway. Then when you fry it, you've soaked it in oil, you deep fried it, you add fat content to it, which is very, very difficult to maintain weight eating that food or lose weight eating that food, and also to cause that spike in the blood sugar. So I'm not saying that you can't have yuca, but when you do eat yuca, you might want to have your yuca boiled, small portion with mojo.
Yeah, I like that too.
Yeah.
But usually when I have that, I have also the rice because we like to have everything, you know? It has to be a full plate of everything.
If you want the starchy food, then you have to cut the other carbs down for that meal and add more vegetables, maybe a little more protein or a little bit of dairy. Is that something you feel like you could do?
Yeah, I'm gonna try because I mean I have to lose weight first, and then I have to control, my sugar levels because they have been very high.
You can do this.
Yes, and also I like to drink coffee. I like to drink beer. I like to drink, I'm a beer. My Bud Light.
Well, Barb, although the alcohol does have an effect on your blood sugar level, with precautions and proper control, you can have a drink a day. Instead of drinking all those beer, how about 1 glass of wine a day?
Yeah, I like wine.
How does that sound?
Yes.
Okay. And for your coffee, there's a natural sweetener called stevia. You can actually get that from Home Depot. Instead of using the processed sugar, you use that instead, and raw sugar is gonna be, more beneficial.
That's
to
the
you.
brown sugar, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
instead of the processed sugar.
That sounds good.
So, do you see the importance of maybe not skipping a meal and instead of a large meal 3 times a day, you plan out your meals and you have small to moderate sized plans of meals that are evenly balanced with vegetables?
Yeah, I was doing like the granola bar in between 2 meals, but it was not really, it's not doing anything. So I thought it was good, but apparently I have to do, vegetables and other things that are more good than
Better
granola bars.
carbohydrates.
Right.
Yeah. And the big meals also affect your weight, because if you go long periods of time without eating, and then all of a sudden you're eating large meals, your body goes into a starvation mode, and it
Yeah.
actually saves that energy for later as fat.
That's not
So you're also watching.
The good thing about diabetes also is that you can control it with proper exercise and good nutrition. You know, you can live a healthy lifestyle. It's just you knowing what to eat and you know how much you should eat.
Well, I heard there's complications, and I don't want to go into that.
No,
You know,
no.
like some people losing limbs, and I'm
Their
scared about
eyesight.
And
that.
that's a real possibility if you don't do the things that are necessary to control it.
Well, I hope this really helps you
Thank
out.
you so
and-
much for your help. All of
Absolutely.
you know,
Yeah.
helped me a lot, and I'm gonna take these brochure to my house so it can help me a little bit.
Awesome. Thank you.
Good. If
Awesome.
you have any questions, don't hesitate to call us. Okay,
Okay,
we're here
thank
for
you.
you.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.